there viewers, and welcome to this week's angel card reading. This is from the 21st of January through to the 28th. And this week we'll welcome in the Chinese New Year, which is a wonderful, happy celebration, and it's a rather large global celebration around the world. I know we have a lot of Chinese residents in New Zealand. I work with some Chinese people, and it's delightful to see their happiness and excitement at welcoming in their new year. And this year for them it's the dragon, which is their only mythological creature, as the rest are normal planetary animals. And I find that very interesting, given that this whole 2012 has kind of a mythological feeling or resonance to it. Some of the perspectives of the dragon, it's very powerful, it is lucky, it's got huge strength, so the Chinese do consider this to be one of their most potent and lucky years, so that's a good sign for us all, I'm sure. Now the first card to come out, in fact it was a jumper card, it fell out, so it must have wanted to have its message said quite strongly. It's this card here, which is the integrity card. This is a message from Michael, and it says some of you might be asking how to increase your happiness or self-confidence, and it's saying really, if you trust your inner voice and gut feelings, you know when you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, and you know what's good or bad for you. So again, we do get messages all the time from the universe, which can come in as messages of your intrinsic intuitive knowing self, and they are also delivered to you from your higher self or spirit guides or angelic realms. And it says don't go eroding your self-esteem by perhaps doing things you shouldn't be doing, and you just know when you're doing something that is perhaps more negative for you, and you'll have side effects from that too. It'll make you feel a little bit edgy or down afterwards when you've been involved in an action that you perhaps shouldn't have been in. Look, that card, integrity, is explicitly about your own integrity, your own values. Everyone on the planet has a different space in which they hold their integral values, and what are mine are not necessarily someone else's, and vice versa. So you can't dish out rules to people. No one can really, other than obvious humanitarian rules and day-to-day living rules within the scope of driving through red lights and things, no one can really dish out your personal rules for you. It's something that you learn and know from within, and that card is just saying that. It's saying if you've had any doubts about something you've done and you're a little bit worried, go back to your core belief systems and go back to what you feel is right, because that is the true answer. And that's just a bit of a message there from Michael. And interestingly enough, the card next to it is also from Michael and Raphael, so he seemed to be quite strongly around this week, just perhaps wanting to give some strength. I think often when Michael's around, I think people are asking for extra strength in something that they're doing, or they need his presence around. And that card here says to vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Now in that card it's suggesting that you could have picked up some negative energy from others, or some sort of feeling of foreboding, which can be a bit anxiety related, but you can actually pick it up from fearful people that you're around, or that have energetically have attached their energies onto you, and that happens often. And you can vacuum away that fear. There is a whole little process to do, and I'll put that at the bottom of the video and the writings underneath it, and you can read that little prayer if you want and act out on it. There's we live, when we're in fear, we are not in love, and that those are really the only two main human feelings that we can have. All other feelings stem from either one or the other. And so you want to get rid of fear in your life to allow love in, because when love is there, you work in a whole different vibrational level. And I think I talk about this quite often. I must be a bit of a key player on the word love. It is such a special thing to have in life, and definitely the removal of fear is a very big important aspect of keeping us going and keeping us balanced and flowing, with the yin and yang and all of those things moving and ebbing throughout your life. So fear is a really good one to get rid of, and it does stem from all sorts of different reasons. Now one of the other cards that came out that that matched this was the Goddess of Compassion, and I think it's sort of related to both of these cards, especially perhaps the integrity one, because it stands for self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So again it's saying don't doubt yourself, believe in yourself and have faith that what your inner thoughts and feelings are exactly what they should be, and they're good for you. They might not be good for other people, but they do work for your soul and the journey that you're on. This card says, at the core of every living thing, only love exists. Your personality and the role you play in this life are only transitory and ultimately an illusion. All that you perceive to be good or bad are necessary aspects of who you are. Positive and negative qualities exist in everyone and everything. A more accurate description of positive and negative is yin and yang, for in reality there is neither positive or negative, only opposite qualities which together make us whole. And that's another part of accepting that there are all portions to us and dealing with them in the correct way and what makes you feel good, and you just accept that there are other parts of our realities that are around us all the time. And the final card that popped out was Angel of Families, and that's just a wee message for anyone. I've got a few listeners who are going through a little bit of a stressful time at the moment, and the Angel of Families card says the angels surround both you and your families at this present time. It's just saying that they're there to help any moving through into other realms or any family issues there might be. They're there to support and protect and help your loved one move into a more positive space. It says, feel the angels' love and light and know that both you and your loved ones are forever held in the eternal embrace of love. Surrender your fears and any concerns you may have for your family, a family member or a loved one to the angels, and know that this situation is being healed and transformed right now. So really, we are always all love, even in this realm, in any other realm. The energy, the main energy that we are here to shine and vibrate out is that of love. So I hope, guys, that's the end of this reading for this week. I hope you all have a really lovely week ahead of you. Lots of love and blessings of light and happy energies, and have a good week. Have a few laughs in the week again. Humour is a wonderful way of dealing with a lot of stresses in life. The more we laugh, the better it all is. So have a great week all. Thanks. Bye.